Mid lane matchup, though, is +5 to Pobelter, and now here comes that attempted play. Grounds him in, looks for the Q, gonna pull him back in the flash, and Pobelter's gonna get away for that one. Still has his own teleport to get back to lane.
I mean, the lane presence from Pobelter will go down. Here's Rhino P going for a bit of a roam.
Ooh, this could be the big play. Smithy, though, right around the corner and in Fog of War. Either way, they're not gonna go for that dive as the minions go down. Now, I think they see each other, so they know that this Alistar's right in front of that jungle. And now Ole looks for the flank. This is going to be a 2-on-2 as junglers and supports. There's the pillar up there. Headbutt to buy some space, and then the pulverize to make sure he doesn't get chomped up afterwards. Ole not going to get much more CC out of this one.
Pretty clean to hold both your summoner.
Yeah, Wolves will go to him, even though it's Yijin who's gotten... it's fine, it's okay. Now with the dive to the top side, look at the damage! Solo kill! First Bloodhouse Stark!
Usually shoes on the other foot for impact, but we
is now back and available. He's got more escape routes that he can take.
You can see Bolter playing smartly to the left-hand side. This time, though, knocked up. Going to get pulled back into a mini. Grounded as well. Cannot flash away. Let's bounce. Brings him back into the lane. Now he's trying to get the roam warp out of this one. Is going to survive.
Whoa.
And actually, again, only burn the ultimate. The flash stays up. That's a pretty good escape.
Yeah, if you spend some health instead.
And that's the payment you get for going for a very defensive build. Early Merc tries plus in the Magic Mantle. Round 2 comes in, going to find the slow. Into the knockback as well. Grounded yet again. There's not a way out for Pobelter. Flashing, but here comes the chase, and Warzone just knocks out his teeth.
The second time around, you do flash the elastic slingshot.
Yep. Yeah.
He got super greedy this time around. Not flashing it this time around, being that low health and not having those ultimates means that Pobelter with the late flash afterwards.
Have his jungler coming because he'd already started the Rift Herald through all of that play. He must control the bot side. Here they come.
The flash forward, gonna find a little bit of something. The auto attack to find a stun as well. And Ole, here comes the dive. The knockup is in. Rhino P tanks it. Ignite is on. They're gonna get low on health. Just barely survives the encounter as they get Ole to drop down. But this is an easy one. Pope could auto attack for this. And now,
will he die
how does he feel about the 1v3? Gets a root, walks away. Not gonna be knocked up just yet. Now here comes the chain CC, and Rise will fall. Another one comes in for EVOS. Now Doubleth knocked up, and for the next trick, he's gonna find a pillar in the face. Is Stark running out of health. Smithy pops the ulti. King's tribute. Thank you very much. A second kill now for Team Liquid. Looks like it will now be the disengage as they trade kills back and forth.
And with that teleport down to the bottom for Stark, that leaves Impact going to jump over. I don't know if they'll be able to burn it down in time, though, because Rhino P scouts it out.
But Zach Ezreal so far.
On one.
Pobelter
3 versus 2. 3 versus 3, and here comes the dive on in. Ole's in the front lines, doesn't have an escape tool for this one. Smithy does use his flash to get out, but Ole is so low, pops the gray health shield. Warzone needs to land 2 more skill shots, gets the poison, gets the kill. Thanks for the leash. Dragon goes over to EVOS Esports.
Eyes too big for the objective there without the personnel in place. Pobelter had no ultimate Infernal Drake away before EVOS were able to reset, but they were caught red-handed. Now it's going to be the red buff. That might be over and over.
Ooh, nice pickup though. Smithy managed to chomp and smite, and now Yijin might be in a bit of danger as the ulti comes across the slows for impact. Rhino P has a stun, but there's no ultimate and no flash. Ooh, they do get the root, and this is going to be the kill coming through. They make sure Impact grabs it and walks away with a bit more gold. So EVOS this time buys up more than
it. Reminiscent actually of their first game of the day, where they had a good play bottom, and they had an advantage, and they were choosing between a turret. Well, Ole actually now.
Flashless Tom Kench knocked in the air. Gray health pop does not matter. Stark grabs himself his 3rd kill of the game. 3-1-1, best performer on
Ole, you walk that far up, and you die.
I actually knew Zach was on his Raptors. They just pushed him off. He was in range the whole time. And
there you go.
Yeah, really silly that Ole steps up by himself. This means a bit of time in the mid lane now. Barrage buys a bit of space, but they might look to really just push them off. And that turret's not yet going to fall. And now Impact, the one going against Ezreal. This could be very good for the Pirate. And looking to knock down a champion, but can't get the slow. And now, Slate pushing him out, kites away the skill shots that were important.
Meanwhile, though, Team Liquid are in a 1-3-1 setup. They have top lane pushing. Pobelter on the rise, pushed in topside, and now they're collapsing.
And kind of tank junglers had lost their identity a bit because you couldn't go Tracker's Knife and Sweeper. Now you can just get a later Relic Shield around, say, 20 minutes. You get enough gold from the quest. Will hold the point.
That big knockup there, Pillar in a good spot, and the Kidnap not going to pull in much of anything as the final shots come through for Jim, but still fighting for the front line. Smithy pretty durable. Miasma comes across, big engage out of Horn. Into the air he goes. The knockup's chained together, and Impact going to fall. It's a 1-for-1 as the support drops. Both are flashing away from the wall as well. Yijin getting shot up by Double. Big crit comes through down to 500 HP. They're going to once again. Stark can't quite get the knockup, but now he's alone. Yijin going to get split into blobs. Double flashes just for the passive, though. He's not going to get gold on that one. Not sure if it's worth the summoner spell just to trade the cooldowns there. An easy target next time around is Doublelift.
Yeah, and Ole was really deep up in the jungle there. I believe he killed off Ron OP in the support fight, but now he's trying to exit through the team.
Yep, and Warzone gets vengeance. So, 2-for-1 advantage. EVOS, that team fight. All right, if you look at the items overall, you mentioned the two in the Sterix gauge, the slightly tankier item there for impact, common as it may be. But now it's two on the front side. Warzone versus Pobelter. Gets slowed down a little bit, but has turned away from the stun. And now a kidnap on the top side, double lift. Got caught out, and Let's Bounce gets the kill. Now Pope still in a duel. Look at it's gonna be close, but Smithy is there. And the Orn call wasn't quite in range, so Pobelter just barely walks away. It's a 1-for-1.
And again, during this whole time, Team Liquid are split pushing. They fought that 4v5. Yes, there was a Gangplank ultimate, so maybe you get a half of counter there.
4.2 versus 5.
4.2 with 5, but he's still split pushing. They get the turret on the bottom side, and they have to have the Orn recall. EVOS, though, because they had the extra priority in mid lane taking over for EVOS, we didn't get to see the other half, but now they're right back at it and on the run.
Ron OP right behind them, goes in for the pulverize on a 2, and he's in the front lines at a half HP. Of course, has the ulti available, pops it right now, canceled on the teleport, actually. He's not going to be in this fight too easily. The big knockouts come across. Huge plays there. Pope looking for the duel against the Cassiopeia. Double's already dead, and Slay comes in to grab it. 2 kills already. Make a turret fall and a third. A huge team fight on EVOS Esports.
And from all directions they came. Slay was topside, but he's Ezreal. He can self-peel. Doesn't need to be fighting front to back. They turn on to Baron. Doesn't matter if the setup is there. For TL, this will be Baron EVOS.
Team Liquid exposed themselves, and EVOS are able to take advantage. Now they're going to be able to take down mid turret, but can they escape afterwards? Pillar looks like it will say yes for Impact and Smithy, but Impact's got a ways to go still.
Well, Slay could be in danger. Yeah, he doesn't go blast code into the fog of war. He will. Brain would have been low enough to maybe die to the Impact Gangplank. Either way,
our freak has malfunctioned.
My brain is just jet lag. I got 4 hours sleep. My brain is not working.
Scenario there for EVOS. They absolutely punish them, collapse from all sides, get the kills, get the Barons, and now they're taking so many turrets. They had only 1 turret before this.
And this is going to be the attempt as bot lane 2-2 falls, but the disengage, thanks to the pillar, stops Less from shot doing much of anything. Even so, though, it's a 2,500 gold lead. EVO starting to take over more of the map, looking for the next major objective as Impact knocks down the cannon. Good poke out of Slay back and forth, not doing the double tier build. He is on Blade of the Ruin King right away. A bit more tank busting in that one, and Legion in the front line going to keep last hitting these cannon minions, make sure he can open that eye if goes for too long. Now looks like for the opening. The damage is going to be there. He's going to plop the bloblets, and the teleport goes on to a ward. Re-engage out of Warzone at half HP though, and here comes the call of the Forge God. Knockout's going to be only onto 1. The flash to re-engage. Look for the play. The health bar's low. Legion almost going to fall down right now, and the backline access is there. A cleanup for Impact. He's on a double already, and 1 in for Ole as well. Only 2 alive. Slay should not join this one. He can poke, but that's going to be it, and Stark going to be surrounded. The Realm Warp is in, the root is there. He should not have an escape here, but Smithy getting low on health. Slay putting in a lot. Oh, he gets the kill.
How many more can he get?
In a 2 versus 4, they find a kill. Looking for a little bit more into this one. A shot comes in. The Rune Prison, the snipe. The kills come across, and the choice to re-engage is going to betray them as these last 2 kills will fall. A delayed ace for Team Liquid. They needed it badly. A flash maybe not required, but the kills come through in the end.
17 seconds on the Ocean Drake that is going to be coming up as well, but
put down good, reliable, consistent damage as crit Jin can give you.
That flash one in the end, though. Oh, here we go. Initiation.
And a stun on a Pobelter without a damage. The glom onto the front line. The quick chomp as they wait for the timer to fall. And Ole actually managing to snag the kill. Unlike, but he's got 3. He's the kill leader on the team.
So much of this game was around EVOS setting up for team fights, sticking in 5, trying to make things happen. Now they've tried to split the map and answer TL's map pressure. And TL are capitalizing. Really nice, aggressive use of the Abyssal Voyage. On throws out an ult. Will we see an engage?
4v5. Poke, yeah, but just got to be a bit careful. Will not get grabbed. And Let's Bounce just goes for the disengage. And now Stark's got to tank all the shots. Does, ooh, that was close actually. Nearly landed on the Zac in the backside there.
Throughout that replay, I was thinking back to Praise Ezra and how much damage, the good initiations that certainly will come through.
Teleport's coming in right now. A giant slow on Ron OP. He's got an ultimate, and that's going to buy him a little bit of time as Warzone comes down. Banshee's veiling all looking for the big plays as Ron OP's going to kick back in Impact, and that is a gameplay who's going to go and drown with his team. 1 for 0, making it 1 for 1 as they trade down to the support, but still it is a top laner left alive as Stark can lead the charge forward. Warzone looking for a bit more as well when they find the elastic slingshot. The pillar going to disengage that one. A quick slow comes in as the Q lands. Ole not not long for the world. The Reaver King will be assassinated in his own home territory. A 2-for-1 advantage. EVOS Esports. Smithy in the front of the other jungler. Not quite going to be slowed, but EVOS, great team fighting.
Yeah, definitely a mistake there from Impact to step and pull down some kills.
Now trying to pull down some more. There's a lot of chain CC down on the star. Curtain call comes in as well. The rest of the team coming around to stop this. Oh, he's going to get the let's bounce and a nice final save out of Ole. The knockup, though, they found Pobel's on a Power on Rise. There's the big CC out of the support. The knocked up chain together. A 2-0 for EVOS Esports. And they're looking for a little bit more into this one. Ole has nowhere to go. Goodbye. 3-0 in that fight.
Goodbye Baron after this as well. Huge Baron damage. Alistair cemented the kills with an excellent flank with the headbutt pulverized, and they just about lived through because they were blinking health bars everywhere.
Again, the hard engage here from EVOS. The flank is so key there, Papa Smithy, because double lift. This
4 deaths. Second most on the team. Impact having a hard time getting stuff done. Now a dive in the front side. But a great pillar means there's not going to be a lot of CC. Turret still falls, though. This could be the big fight. Knock up on a 2. They found Trundle and Rise, but able to walk away. Warzone still building up some space. A flash pillar looking to isolate him. The barrel's going to land a stun only on Ole. Puts up the shield. The burst going to come in. That is a huge kill for Team Liquid. And now on the 5-on-4 is EVOS forced to run away. Impact getting low. He's got to respect Slide. Does not land the mystic shot, though. And Gangplank able to run. True Shot Barrage will not get that one either. As the disengage is still coming through. Pobelter looking for maybe a target as their Arcane Shift comes in. He's slowed down by Iceborne Gauntlet, and it will only be the single kill.
They're able to chase him off. Zach here does get snared up, and Smithy's still on the chase.
On the Ezreal compared to Jhin, who's just a last whisper item completion away. Maybe this will be the big fight, though.
Here comes the attempt to dive. Nothing on Pobelter. Now the Kidnap's going to come in. He's going to be deleted, maybe, but he's healthy for now. And a nice pullback. Ole means he's not going to get knocked up, but the chase down on Tom Kench, very low in health, not yet picked off. Another wall comes in. Yijin rooted up. Health bar getting low. Pobelter has to be careful. And the redemption slip doesn't matter. It's like it's the kill, but Pope is out of health. It's 2 kills. They're already inside the base. 5v3. They might end it here.
Inhibitor is definitely going to go down, and EVOS are coming for that victory.
Double lift and impact are the only damage. The team at Pillar is up. Can they find Slay? A big chunk comes across. Ronald P at half as well. But he's got to run away. He's getting lower and lower. Cassiopeia just twin fangs him down, and now the flash out for impact. Now it's a 2 versus 5. Turret under fire. Double lift and impact. Can they make it happen? And the clap comes through for Stark on the top side. Turret's going to fall. Ronald P is going to drop it. It's now 3v1. Can double lift do it as Stark does get that kill? Flashes to safety. 1 versus 4, a number that Liquid knows so well. As the turret is still in their eyes. Slay wants it to happen. Still 15 seconds on his mid laner to respawn. There comes the turret. There's the knockup. He's going to be slain. The war zone is going to go the favor of EVOS. They're going to get the win. 1-1 is the scoreline.
The bulldozer comp from EVOS finally gets the job done. Destruction of Team Liquid. Impact had all the gold and unfortunately could never get in the fight. Tried to teleport in right at the end. The squishy center of Team Liquid exposed by all the tanks and eventually taken out.
Team Liquid had really struggled with splitting this tournament so far. There's only been 2 games, but both times either getting picked off, dealing with hard engagements, they have not been able to split the map.
But EVOS Esports in real